Hey guys, Freddy here. Have those hard conversations. I know, mind-boggling, right? But seriously, have those hard conversations. Now, what is a hard conversation? Well, it's a conversation that you don't want to have. And it's a conversation that you have with someone who does not want to have that conversation either. But you have to have it in order to improve somebody's situation. Because if you don't, if you're the one in the wrong, then you won't be able to tell other people to keep you accountable. And if they're in the wrong, they're not going to know that they're wrong unless you tell them. And if you think they're wrong, but you talk and it's actually you that's wrong, you're not going to find that out either. Back when I was younger, I used to be the king of cold shoulders. Whenever someone would make me mad, I just wouldn't tell them. I would just give them the side eye and grunt whenever they would try and approach me and say hello. Then whenever they would ask, hey, did I make you mad? I would go, mad? What do you mean? No. And then they would walk away. Still mad. Don't be like that. That's cowardly. Doing that because you're scared. But it's not gonna get any better unless you actually take the initiative to have the hard conversation with whatever's bugging you. Recently, a situation happened where something was bugging me, and I had to let somebody know about something that was happening, and I dreaded it. But you know what? After initiating that hard conversation, talking it over, then hey, ended up being a pretty good time talking. May not be a good time for the person I ratted out, because now that person's gonna have to have a hard conversation. But hey, situation is improved now. Now, you may not want to do this for a number of things. Firstly, you're scared. I get it. Confrontation's scary. You might make him mad at you. You might never talk to him again. So what? It's gonna hurt. But if you get through it and you're still friends, or you're still co-workers, or if there's still respect there, you know what? Mission accomplished. If you have that hard conversation and the person decides to cut ties, well, that just means that they never respected your opinion in the first place. And it's time to move on. Still pray for them from a distance. But to not have those hard conversations, it leads to not only nothing changing, but that anger and resentment will eat at you until you cannot take it anymore. And the other person will be none the wiser. So don't bottle it up. Actually have that hard conversation. And when you do have the hard conversation, then don't come at it like a raging bull. I've had people start hard conversations conversations with me. I had one guy charge at me and be like, "Did I do something to make you mad?" And I was like, no, which was not true. And life ended up getting a lot worse for me and for him because I did not tell him the truth. Don't do that. When you have the hard conversation, you just say, "Hey, we need to talk about something." Or then if they ask, "Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?" You just say yes. And then you're locked in. Can't weasel out of it and say no. Sometimes it takes every scrap of bravery you got. Like, when I remember years ago, I had to talk to somebody who was none the wiser about rumors that were circulating about him, and he just thought it was an ordinary day, and I said, "There's something I need to talk to you about," and then I was locked in. None of the rumors were true about this guy, and he confronted whoever it was. This hard conversation I just had, like, I was asked, "Is there anything else you want to talk about?" And I was like, "Yes." You're locked in. You're having that talk, whether you like it or not at that point. And yeah, it may mess up someone's day, but in the long run, it'll be all right. If you let stuff like this go, you're basically enabling the problem. And then you become part of the problem. So have those hard conversations. If someone's spreading rumors about somebody, let them know. If you know of somebody who's spreading rumors, tell them off. If there's a budget cut, then just rip the Band-Aid off. If you like someone but you don't have the spine to tell them, just tell them. You'll wonder your whole life if it was worth it. And if someone likes someone else and won't leave them alone, you just tell them off. My very best friend from college, he was really good about calling me out whenever I was wrong. He would knock me flat on my back, basically, and say, "Stop that." But then he would extend his hand and help me up and say, "But I believe in you." And that's why we're still friends to this day, is because he had those hard conversations with me. Find you a friend like that. And have those hard conversations. Because you never know what you're going to fix, even if the thing that needs fixing is yourself. So, with that being said, have those hard conversations and don't do anything that you'll regret.